The Oppo A95 is the company's latest entry-ish level smartphone, and the Oppo A95 is available in two different variants, either in 4G or 5G variant. The one that we have here is in the 4G variant, and I can safely call it entry level is because the hardware is rather dated, to put it lightly. So in today's video, let's take a look at what this phone has to offer. So the design of the A95 is a rather simple one. It's kind of reminiscent of the Oppo Reno 6Z that we reviewed before, which has a matte finish with some sparkly, glittery look. But the Oppo A95 though is not as rough as the Reno 6Z. And now for the screen of the Oppo A95, it comes with a rather compact 6.43-inch AMOLED screen with a typical resolution of 2400 by 1080 with 60Hz refresh rate. Now, the colors, at first, it does look very flat to me, and then I realized it's actually a feature in ColorOS whereby they flatten the colors of the wallpaper. So if I view back the exact same wallpaper image in the Photos app, then the colors will come back to life. I don't know why this is, because I can't disable this feature or just do anything about it. The wallpaper is always a bit more dim and desaturated. For the cameras of the Oppo A95, we have a total of 3 cameras here, as what we can see with the cutout, but actually I would say there's only one camera is usable. The depth sensor is totally useless, and the 2 megapixel macro camera can't take good pictures at all. The main camera is actually pretty good and it takes okay pictures overall. The dynamic range is surprisingly good, but sometimes when HDR kicks in, it's a little bit too aggressive, and the colors are sometimes oversaturated, like in this picture here, whereby all the flower petals just become a blotch of red ink. Indoor shots are also pretty decent with the Oppo A95, and night mode though, it's a little bit disappointing since the pictures are very noisy, just like my neighbor. Why did I put that in the script? For the performance side of things, I have to say though, for a phone of the year 2021, and we're nearing into 2022, this phone is still coming in with the Snapdragon 662 chipset, which is nearly 2 years old at this point. While the chipset is still pretty good for day-to-day use, but it really struggles when it comes to games like Genshin Impact, even if it's at the lowest graphical settings. As for the battery side of things though, this thing comes with 5000 mAh and it can last for like 13 hours or so. And I would say it's actually not that good, because I was expecting more than 13 hours in our battery life test, and maybe this is because of the outdated Snapdragon 662 chipset. And for the charger side of things, this phone does come with the VOOC charger. Don't know what version of it is, but it's the 33-watt charger variant, and it can charge from 15 to 100% in about 70 minutes, which is expected for a phone with 5000 mAh battery. And the software, I would have to say the Oppo A95 is still running ColorOS 11 with version 11.1. Overall, it's still okay. The software is quite clean and there's just not much bloatware. And we've also talked about ColorOS 12 in one of our videos, so check it out at the top right corner there. I presume this Oppo A95 will get the ColorOS 12 update soon, but I'm not sure how long is that soon. Maybe in like 3 months, maybe even more. And then a few more things to mention here is that the Oppo A95 does come with a triple card slot. It's also very thin, and it does come with a headphone jack, even though this phone is so thin. So at the end of the day, for the price though, this thing is at 1099 ringgit, which I think Oppo is asking too much for a phone of this kind, and there's just not much things to shout about when it comes to the Oppo A95. So overall, 1099, too high. There are other alternatives that are better, or maybe just fork out a bit more to get something that is even better that's available in the market right now. So yeah, that's it. That's all we have to share with you about the Oppo A95. We see you guys in the next video.